Hi gentlemen, today going to revise the chapter that's name is chemical kinetics. Okay, let's start the chapter. We start with the topic that are the different topics that are in the chemical kinetics like rate of reactions, rate law, molecularity, order of reaction, zero order, first order reaction and mechanical verification and parallel and sequential reaction. Let's discuss one by one and also learn the concept that are used in the chapter. First, we know about when we are in class 11, means when we are two child, we study about the mole concept. According to mole concept, when 2 mole of A react to 3 mole of B, that's called 4 mole of C. How this happen? This can be discussed in the following minute. Let us start. Let's first choosing one pen and also choosing the color of the pen. By choosing this, I can underline and I also try to understand you what's this happening. That's 2 mole of A plus 3 mole of B and equal to 4 mole of C. We study in the mole concept, but when we go upward, like when we go in thermodynamics, this amount of heat released absorbed when the 2 mole of A and the 3 mole of B combine to produce 4 mole of the C. Okay, in chemical kinetics, we study about the how the rate are defined, means how the use and how they produce and how they're happening, means some rate happening in too small and some happening in too fast. Means when we study about the time taken to complete in one reaction, there are many reactions which complete fast, previous, and there are many reactions which complete in a very small way. Okay, so we discuss about the when this happening and how this happening, and the chapter name is chemical kinetics. Kinetics means a study about anything that's happening that's related to times and that's related to distance, means that's related to the speeds of the body. Okay, now I start with the first topic, that is rate of reaction. We know that's what do you mean by rate? Anything that happening, anything that changes, that is called rate. First we are talking about the reaction. What is reaction? We study in chemical kinetics and chemical equation. There are two things that are reactant and that are product. When reactant reacted to form product, and the so rate of reaction. Rate of reaction are defined by the many way. Let's take an example one by one. Rate of disappearance means the rate of disappearance means rate of consumption of reactant and formation of product. Okay. Let's start with the it's also given and also formation of graph. That's concentration increases and time also increases. When concentration and time both increases, the rates defined. It's also the graph shown there. It decreases. The disappearance rate of the C2 minus C minus C2 minus C1 T2 minus T1 minus delta CY delta T. Okay. We also define the instantaneous. There are two types of rates that are average rate change of rate and instantaneous change of rate. Instantaneous change of rate we can define using the differentiation. Rate of disappearance is equal to minus dc by dt, and the rate of appearance equal to delta c by delta t plus dc by dt. Okay, we did instantaneous rate and the disappearance rate, average rate. And so it's the rate of reaction we are studying in the chapter. Let us start with the topic. Just also a question given. Calculate the average rate of the consumption of the reactant. They also find out what is the consumption of the reactant. This also by using the graph we can see at the concentration at time t equal to 4 seconds, t equal to 10 seconds. Means they have t2 minus t1, 10 minus 4, and the concentration 1 minus 4 minus 2 by 3 meter per second. Okay. Also the next question number. Question number is for the reaction to A converted to B, the consumption rate of that is the 0.03 to the 0.02 in 25 seconds. Sorry, 25 minutes. Calculate the average rate of disappearance of A and the rate of reaction of the minutes and minute per second both. Okay, means average rate. We also when we calculate average rate, we also use delta, and we calculate the instantaneous rate we using the dq and the differentiations, but we using delta in the average rate. So by using this, they are also how to write the rate law by using the different disciplines rate minus dA by dt, for disciplines rate minus dV by dt, for appearance rate dC by dt. Okay, using the rate law, we also using the coefficient to evaluate and to equalize all the method by using the rate law. First, in disciplines rate we using minus sign, and in appearance rate we using plus sign. Let's start with the discipline state. Let's give an example like 2a plus 3b and equalize 4c. So when we use rate law, we use minus half dA by dt equal to minus 1 by 3 dV by dt equal to 1 by 4 dc by dt. It's called rate of reaction. It also is called rate of unit of rate constant. So unit of rate constant. What is the unit? We first finalize the units. And unit let's say the concentration to the power minus 1 to the power 1 by n and 10 to the power minus 1. What is the meaning? Mole per liter के power minus 1 by n and time के power minus 1 and order of the reaction. Okay. There are also the one question given. I give you homework to suggest it, and also it is very a simple question. This question is also the equation are given. You see the equation are given under the certain condition, temperature and pressure also given. We also given this kg per hour. First we change into gram per hour. Like discipline slate light, appliance slate light. So we also find the kg per hour, gram per hour, anything we find. So it's very easy questions. Let's go to the next question. Like that is just a second. That's using the pen. That's how is it? Like that, and go ahead, like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay. And so there there's no much to allow. Now let's start with the discussion with factor affecting the rate of reaction. First factor is concentration. Oh, sorry, it's very tough. Let's use the activity less than, and let's use this like this to highlight the. Okay, first we erase this, and then I using this to decide concentration. How affect concentration? On increasing the concentration of reactant, rate also increase. Means it's also depend. Rate also depend on concentration. We seen in real life situation. This is like your place, and that's like anything that's happened. As we're talking about concentration, how are the concentration affect the rate of reaction? When increasing the concentration of the reactants and the concentration of reaction are too much high to conversion of the product, so that the concentration affect the also the rate of reaction. And the number of reactant molecule increasing per unit volume, number of effective collision increasing, lead directly proportional to concentration. Next, another is temperature. Increasing the temperature, kinetic energy increases. What do you mean by how to evaluate the kinetic energy increases? When we increasing the temperature, threshold value. Threshold value means increases and kinetic energy increases. Okay, and also the temperature affect the rate of reaction. Also catalyst. Catalyst, there are two type of catalyst: positive catalyst, negative catalyst. Positive will increase the rate of reaction, and negative catalyst decrease the rate of reactions. Okay, when we use positive catalyst, the activation energy decreases due to the path they use the small pathway to complete the reaction, not using the big pathway. So the positive catalyst decrease the rate of reaction. So now going to surface area of the reactant. First using surface area. When there are more surface area, the reaction complete in very little time, and they are